I call the Honourable Shane Jones. Order. Order.
Mr. Speaker.
Order with the member. Security. If the member doesn't stop talking, I'll ask him to be removed. Permission's been given for a whiter at the end. Perfectly acceptable. This is a debating chamber for members. Call the Honourable Shane Jones.
Mr. Speaker, this is the day that the cup of sanctimony runs over. We have just been served up a speech riddled with sanctimony, riddled with selective memory, but actually, sir, held up by the politics of betrayal. We have heard from the leader of the Māori Party, sir, that their bill, the very reason for their being, has actually been fulfilled. Sir, this is the day that the Māori Party have delivered a bill that suits the purposes of not Māori but corporate New Zealand, mainstream, bigoted approaches, and it weakens, sir, every hapu, every tangata whenua, and the only people, sir, who will gorge at this cup of sanctimony with Tariana Turia is the legal profession. Because, sir, there is a very deep and unfortunately expensive road leading to the courts which will yield precious little result. Sir, this bill is designed to fossilise Māori rights in the seabed and foreshore. It is not evolutionary, sir. It is not dynamic. It, sir, insists that Māori rights have to be viewed through the prism of 1840. Sir, this bill is designed to leave Māori political aspirations in a legal crypt. Sir, that Speaker has not advanced the cause of Māori in the seabed and foreshore. It has advanced the cause of what she sees as the right of the Māori Party to uplift and sustain the national government. This, sir, is a bill that, number one, sir, represents a great deal of activity and supposed benefits for their membership. And now, sir, now that Tariana Turia has delivered the consent of betrayal to her own people to suit the purposes of the National Party, she has only one reason, sir, to remain. And that, sir, is the whānau order. And yet, sir, at a time where we're discussing the demise of the seabed and foreshore interests of Māoridom, she is clinging tenaciously to the benefits and the rewards of whānau order. Yet we've heard, sir, the most powerful financial spokesman, Bill English, continue to mislead not only garden variety Kiwis, but Tariana Turia. And this is the member, sir, who said, I will have to review my future in politics in the event that the whānau order interests are not served. She refuses, sir, to review her suitability in the face of failing on the seabed and foreshore, crimping, sir, pinching, sir, largely ideas that had been provided by Dr. Cullen, dressing it up with a different coloured korowai. But, sir, there is nothing left, sir, in the vase of the whānau order for the Māori Party. So what makes them, sir, remain in power tethered to the National Party? The perks of office, the promises to their diminishing, almost non-existent membership? No, sir. It's a mistaken and foolhardy belief that their vision is the vision that's going to take our country forward. Their vision, sir, has pitted Māori against Pākehā. We have had thousands of emails, sir, thousands of emails from a whole range of Pākehā organisations who are expressing repugnance, sir, disdain for this bill. And every single leader of the iwi community, sir, they loathe this bill. They actually curse the day, sir, that they helped raise money, organise hui, meet the costs of vehicles, etc., to enable the Māori Party to come into being. And, sir, every expectation they loaded on the backs of the Māori Party are today dashed. Because, sir, this bill, sir, provides an opportunity for a hollow husk of a right. There are no rights available here. So there are no interests that are going to be served other than the short-term, superficial political agenda of a small, diminishing number of Māori MPs who thankfully will not be here after November the 26th. So it comes to pass, sir, that it's hone harawira in the face of oppression and adversity in the midst of our own people who has spoken something closer to the truth. Now, sir, that may be inversely related to the name harawira, but that's another matter. On this case, sir, he's had the courage to stand by those original interests, and he's had the courage, sir, to challenge the leadership of his own party, who as a consequence of this bill have become blind, sir, to the aspirations, the goals, and indeed they've become ignorant of the fears, sir, that blight the Māori community. And so, sir, this bill is the day that the Māori Party will actually begin to meet the costs of their departure. It has no broad support. Sir, number one, the legal advisers are clapping their hands up and down the country. We didn't want a bill, sir, that was going to worsen the legal costs and the impost on Māoridom. We actually wanted a bill, sir, that took an expansive and pragmatic approach that brought all New Zealand forward so that this issue didn't become as divisive as it is today. Now, sir, we took a progressive approach, and indeed the former Deputy Prime Minister offered solutions. But, sir, the opportunity to work in a win-win situation, we suffered repudiation from the Māori Party and ignorance from the National Party. So that is why 11% alone in the population of Te Iwi Māori support this remedy. 89%, sir, when polled, have said this bill sucks. This bill must go like its authors. Secondly, sir, thousands of submissions were completely wiped aside and people were treated in a grossly rude manner at the Select Committee, never given more than a cursory opportunity, sir, to have their say, to exercise their democratic rights. So we've had, sir, a destruction of process, a betrayal of political aspiration and a sellout. We have actually seen, sir, during this process, a massive sellout, and the very issue that brought the Māori Party into being is what they've sold out today. Now, sir, they may think, as a consequence of the National Party polling, that this level, sir, of deceit will not count in the minds of Māori voters. Well, sir, without a doubt, sir, this point will be driven home by us every single hui, every single interview, because at the end of the day, sir, very honest, sincere, hard-working people supported that party. And every one of them today, sir, have been sold out. So I must come back to talking about the Attorney-General. It's said that the Attorney-General went to great depths. Of course, what she meant to say, sunk to great depths. Now, sir, on our side of the House, the Attorney-General, he's no stranger to the finer points of the English language, but he knows, sir, the moment that he seized the pen of authorship and completely sold out the Māori Party, he was beating to the drum of the real supporters of this legislation. Because, sir, the existing rights of corporate New Zealand, the ambitions of the legal profession, the rights of private holders, none of them, sir, have been interfered with. None of them have been eroded or weakened. The only people, sir, who are going to be put in possession of Clayton's rights are tangata whenua. And, sir, in that sense, the Attorney-General has come up with a criterion that is so narrow, the threshold is so high, and the politics are so divisive, sir, he knows that no one of any substance is going to achieve anything approximating customary interests, or indeed, sir, treaty-based justice. So all these sort of flash and hollow words from a speech
written by the Attorney-General for Tariana Turia to deliver. Forgetting about the time, sir, every single meeting that Dr. Cullen organised in the time that he had the seabed and foreshore legislation, she sat there. Never opened her mouth once. Dover Samuels has told me this. Never ever demurred. Never ever did anything other than defect. And somehow, sir, she arrives on the back of this legislation as some form of Mother Teresa. No, sir, this bill is a betrayal, and Māori people have been sold out today by no one other than Tariana Turia. Kia ora tātou.
I realise the member's time has expired. Mr. Speaker.